Hey guys, LJ back, and wanted to make a little vid for you today about some maybe yogi style tips for boosting that immunity, staying healthy, staying well, right? And whether it's flu season or whatever season, it becomes important how we approach it, right? And yes, it is about taking care of ourselves, as we all know. And yes, it is about getting enough rest. And that's where our first yogi tip would come in, is that, yeah, when you're tired, when you're feeling run down, if you can, rest. And the sooner you can rest, the better, right? The sooner you can listen to your body and do that replenishing, listen to that tiredness, that not feeling 100%, as fast as you can, see what you can do to rest and replenish, right? And that's where we do get some really cool tools from the world of yoga and meditation on how to give the body that replenishing and that relaxing that can be so helpful and healing, right? So rest sooner than later. That's the first one. And then second is, yes, doing things each day to take care of ourselves, including take care of our energy, because now we know more than ever that it's all energy, and that, yes, even things like stress have an energy to them. And yes, we probably pick up other people's energy. So with love for ourselves, now we can start to address it all as energy, manage our energy. And I find the more that we do to manage our energy each day, the better we feel and the healthier we stay. Because often a lot of even Eastern systems would say that illness is related to energy, or even stuck energy or blocked energy. And so we could start to even see that our immunity is tied to where we're at energetically. So the more we can do to take care of our energy, keep doing things to clean ourselves out, as my friend Rob Don, fellow yoga teacher, described it the other day in our interview, things we can do to take care of our energy. This is going to help boost our immunity a ton. And then, yes, knowing that when we go out into the world, we're going to be exposed to things. But this is where like mindset and belief systems come in, and focus and attention. And as yogis, we're aware of this and using this, using what we know works, knowing that whatever we focus on is going to grow. And there is a truth to law of attraction, right? So if we want to stay well, if we want to stay healthy, even if we are going into the world, even if we are being exposed to things, maybe we're being exposed to things everywhere we go, that we need to be in that knowing that we can stay well. Just because we're exposed to something doesn't mean we have to get it, right? If our immunity is up, if we're feeling well, if we're feeling rested, we don't have to get the illness just because we are next to or even taking care of someone who's sick. And a lot of moms can attest to this, right? Is that not everybody in the family always gets sick. And it does have to do, though, with our mindset and our belief systems. And if we do go out and believe that every time we get exposed to something, we're going to get it, well, we make that true for ourselves, right? With our focus and our attention and our energy, right? And what we expect. So not expecting to catch everything that we get. And also just keeping our focus, our conversation, our words with ourselves and others, our imaginations more focused towards wellness. So don't imagine yourself getting sick. Don't hype yourself up. Don't talk about sickness all the time. And don't always assume that even if you start to have some symptoms or someone else does, that it has to turn into a full-blown illness, especially if you take care of yourself sooner than later, right? So it is about practicality and listening to the body, but it's also about mindset, belief systems, and even a knowing about what's possible for you and your body and how much you can stay well, especially if you believe that's possible. But also it's easier to believe if you are doing things each day to take care of yourself and just to help you reconnect, right? So if we do get sick, it is obviously time to rest, so do it sooner than later. But here are some tips from the yogi world to stay well, and it can make a huge difference in how these seasons go, right? Whatever time of year it is. So here's to our wellness, here's to immunity, and knowing that really we can own it, right? It's exciting to play with. So thanks for listening, guys. Namaste.